Signing for WWE, another signing for WWE. This is Markel's World, all things professional wrestling in my life. It's YouTube, baby. Sub to the channel, like this video. We have William Regal. We all heard, well, if you didn't hear, William Regal, he requested that he does not get another deal with AEW after his contract is over. He does not want to be with AEW anymore, and he wants to go back to WWE. Oh, yes, that's right. He wants to go back to WWE. He wants to go back with Triple H, and he wants to go back home, which makes a lot of sense because I know William Regal from WWE. I grew up with the Ruthless Aggression era, and I kind of vaguely remember him from the video games, and I do remember his finisher being when he would get, what was that? When he would get something on his knuckles and he would punch them. I do remember that in the video games, and I do remember him being a heel, and I remember him slightly from ECW. Now let's get back and let's get to the gossip because we like to gossip. They did say that he wants to get with his son. His son is not in WWE. Well, not that I know of, but his son is, well, not yet, but his son is a wrestler and supposedly wants to learn the ropes, and William Regal wants to be there on his side to help his son with his wrestling career, and he also wants to be back in WWE and not on the on-screen role, which is very interesting because let's gossip. I feel like WWE, they would need him as a manager role on television because at this rate WWE has gotten boring. Monday Night Raw is always the same old, and it's kind of feeling like that with SmackDown as well, since Triple H is ignoring the draft and he's ignoring the WWE brand split. It's just multiple people on the same shows week after week after week. They're on Raw, they're on SmackDown, the New Day showing up on NXT. It's just like we see the same people on multiple shows. Like, I don't want to see the New Days on NXT when I have to see them on Friday. I want to see other people get a chance. And I feel like William Regal, I would definitely love for him to come back in WWE as a manager role and be, the one that's like, NXT is my brand. I'm the manager of NXT. NXT is my brand. I don't watch NXT. Maybe Shawn Michaels is doing that. He's doing that role. He's doing that television role where he's saying that NXT is his brand. I wouldn't know that because I don't watch NXT, but I just watch clips and I know what's going on. Let's get to it. Tony Khan is supposedly not bitter at all. He is being the bigger person, which is always good to see. Tony Khan is a businessman, and he knows if he looks scorned, he knows if he looks unprofessional, and he looks like he's not wishing William Regal the best. He knows a lot of people are going to chew his head off, so he's playing face, which I understand. He is a businessman at the end of the day, but AEW is losing. I'm noticing they are losing a lot of folks. They lost Cody Rhodes. They're losing William Regal. They lost somebody else. I can't think right now. But, they are starting to lose folks due to, William Regal, I think it also has to do with the talent and the backstage tactics. That's what I think as well. Because I did see on Twitter, which I love Twitter. I love that for gossip. I did see on Twitter that they said that William Regal was sick and tired of people not listening to his advice and saying, well, he's an old man. Why would I listen to his advice? He's outdated. Oh, yeah. And we already heard Adam Page say he doesn't listen to veterans and their advice. So I could see that being a key part of him leaving as well. He's tired of the newer generation, the current generation, disrespecting him and not taking his advice because he has been in the industry for a lot of years. But do you think this is going to be good for WWE? He may just be a backstage role. We may not even notice he's part of WWE. I mean, maybe the product is going to get better if he's part of WWE, if he's creative. But what do you guys think? But I do love the likes. I love the subscription. So like this video, sub to the channel. This is Markel's World, all things professional wrestling in my life. I post at least 3 times a week. 3 times a week. This is my first post. I do know we have a pay-per-view and we do have Friday Night SmackDown. So if you like gossip, you like professional wrestling, sub, like this video. See ya.